Hey, what's going on, everybody? Brian Daniels here, and I've got a review for you. It's my first ever review of a game in virtual reality, and I want to thank ForeVR for providing me a copy of their new game, ForeVR Bowl. You can get this on the Oculus Quest and the Oculus Quest 2. And right away, you're going to see here, this is the menu that you're going to be put into. This is essentially what you're gonna see first when you boot up the game. And let's just walk around here. You can see there's weekly leaderboards over here. There's the house best over here, which allows you to see your local leaderboard. You also have trophies you can earn here as well. One of my favorite features about ForeVR Bowl is the fact that you can go over to YouTube here and you can load up any songs you want to play while you're bowling and relaxing in your little space here. Over here is the Pro Shop, and this is where you're going to be unlocking tons of different types of bowling balls. And I'll show you a couple that I have here. For instance, I've got this really cool dragon bowling ball, which I'll show that off to you in a second when we get to a lane. You also have some other really awesome bowling balls like the black hole. Now, the thing about this game is that if you look and highlight the balls, it does tell you the weight, spin, and speed of each, and it says they're heavy. We'll get to that, my thoughts on that in just a second. You do level up here. You earn coin for playing well and then leveling up, mix that. And the coins that you earn can be used to unlock all of these different bowling balls. And you have ones like Ruby Ruby here. And got to see how detailed some of these balls are. Let's just cycle through some of these here. There's some really, really cool looking bowling balls. These are some of the more iconic ones that you've probably seen before. You've got the skull ball here. And it's really cool as you can actually see your finger going through the thumbs and your fingers going into the ball, which I think is pretty cool. We'll put that back over there. There's a ton of different balls that you can unlock throughout the game. You've got different types, different single types here, like sugar and sass, things of that nature. There are 100, as you can see here, different types of bowling balls to unlock as you level up, of course, with this one being the last one that you can unlock, and of course it costs 50,000 coin to unlock it, but it is pretty cool. All these balls have their own little stats to them, and let me go get that Dragon Ball, because I want you guys to see it actually does something pretty dang cool. Now, you can play this, obviously, online with other people. There are tons of different worlds you can play in. We'll do single player here. And we'll do free play, and you've got tons of different lanes. You can do lunar lanes, bumper paradise, Studio 300, the Champions Hall, and your own private lane. I'm gonna go to the private lane. You can choose your oil pattern, and some of those actually do make a difference on how you throw the ball. So we'll go ahead, and it says to step into the glowing circle around the corner. And that's going to be right over here. We'll do just that. And now we're going to be taken to my private lane. And here it is. So this is the private lane that you can have. And just look how detailed this is. It really is pretty cool. You can invite players that you're friends with online to your private lanes. But I'm going to show you how this works here. So you just hold out your hand and you hover over the ball that you want. Personally, I like the Fireball because it's a power shot and you don't really have to throw this ball all that hard. And then you just take your right controller back and you hold down with the bottom trigger button. And then you just pull back and you release. And it's as easy as that. And you wait for your balls to come back. And you can throw them real hard. You can throw this one pretty hard. This one you don't even need to really throw that hard. You can just kind of chuck it. And it'll go down the lane. Here. And there you have it. Golden pin. Those golden pins, I believe, do give you some tokens. Now, the dragon one, the developer wanted me to show you this one. Because that's something kind of cool when you throw it down the lane. And I'll show you what that is here. Now, it's kind of neat that if you get your other hand close to the ball, you can hold it. Kind of like how some people would if they were actually bowling. But you roll back. And I don't know if you noticed the dragon coming out of there. You know, we are a dragon blogger, after all. So, I mean, why wouldn't we show off a dragon-themed ball? But here we go. Oh, back. Hey, that wasn't too bad. We'll do a couple more throws. Now, I will tell you that this game is $19.99 on the Oculus Quest and Oculus Quest 2. And I've had a lot of fun with this game. I've spent a few hours playing this game so far. And as you can tell, I have not gotten any better bowling here. I do like the fact that after every time you throw the ball, you can see the trajectory of where your ball went, and then you can actually look on the right, and it will show you how fast the ball is going, and the ball's trajectory. And it even kind of gives you a tip, if you see there, the arrow, of where I should have hit the pin, and then you can see your score up here. Now, we're going to go back. Now, I will say, before we go back to the main lobby, I do want to say that the one thing that this game is not going to be able to transition and translate very well to in VR is the weight of each ball. Now, of course, if you hover over each of these, it'll tell you, like, for instance, this says it's 6 pounds, 17, 50, and etc. You're not going to be able to really feel that weight because, well, there isn't any way to be able to feel weight in triggers yet. They don't have that sort of weighted haptic feedback as what you would expect in, say, a PlayStation 5 controller where there's not that resistance. And who knows, maybe one day we'll have the ability to feel the weight of things in controllers. And I think with VR that would definitely make a big, big difference when it comes to playing these kind of games where you kind of need to feel the weight of things, especially a bowling ball. And this one claims it's 50 pounds. And, oh man, I need to brush up on my bowling game. Anyway, let's head back to the menu. Now, if you push the bottom button on your right controller, you it'll actually show you what everything does and how to mute yourself, move and turn, menu pointer, hold to recenter. Let's go ahead and go back to the lobby. And this shouldn't take too long. Loading times on here are pretty quick, by the way. They're not too long. You also have different, there's news updates over here. Of course, this was the 4th of July week, so you can do that. You can join the Players Association if you, roll a perfect game. There's all sorts of news and events here, tournaments and things like that. And all in all, I would say this is definitely the best bowling game on the Oculus Quest 2. One that I highly recommend. I do want to thank once again ForeVR for providing me with a copy of this game to review. Definitely go check it out. It's worth it. It's only $20, and there's lots to unlock As I showed you over in the Pro Shop, there's plenty of different lanes to unlock. There's tutorials that kind of teach you how to bowl, which I think is kind of neat. The multiplayer is pretty cool as well. You can find a match, or you can invite a friend, or have a public match with up to 3 players. You can even pass and play and share your single headset with up to 8 players, which I think is kind of cool. But other than that, thank you guys so much for watching this review of ForeVR. And once again, my name is Brian Daniels, and definitely thank you for watching. Let me know what you think about ForeVR Bowl in the comments section below, and if you've played this game, let me know if you have enjoyed it or not. Hopefully, we'll be able to provide some more VR game reviews. See you guys.